Friday morning. Now, yesterday, if you watched the Snatching 100, week 4, day 1, you see me talking about, like, yesterday my belly was like, oh, it wasn't like sick, and it felt like it was just like someone filled me up with air, like it was as if someone just put like a compressor in here and like my full belly was just irritated the whole day. But anyway, I was talking to Enda this morning, and it turns out, as he thinks what happened was I must have got food poisoning. Now, not because the food was off, it was because of the way that I prepared the food. I don't think I heated it up as hot as it should have been to kill off the bacteria or whatever that's in this food. I'm not a chef or anything like that, so I'm not sure, but he was explaining it to me, and whenever he was explaining what happened, that did sound like what was wrong with me. It wasn't full-on food poisoning, but it was just a wee irritation because maybe there might have been like a bit of it that didn't get fully heated up or fully cooked. But it was very uncomfortable. Yesterday, like, I tried to snatch and stuff, and it was like sore, wind, like just not good. But it's not too bad. The day's definitely not fully gone, but it's not too bad. At least it's not as sore. So starting off the day here with a wee bit of strict pressing, we're doing 5 sets in total. The first 4 sets, you're going to do 8 reps at 65% of your 1 rep max strict press. And then on the 5th set, then it's a max set. So how many, or a max set of reps for that 5th set. That's the strict pressing for the morning. Then we have some more squat cleans we're building on from earlier on the week. We're doing 5x3s a day. What have we got then? We've got a hang power clean workout, a wee bit of running if the weather stays good, bar facing burpees, and I think that's nearly all we have on the menu today. It's not too bad. Should be good. We'll get stuck in out of the 2nd set of strict press, and we'll keep moving because it is cold and we need to keep moving. So there's also been changes to the CrossFit Games season this year. The Open fed the quarterfinals, and the way that worked was the top 10% of athletes out of each continent got through to the quarterfinals, and that's been going on, I think, the last 2 years. Now that 10% has increased to 25%. It's obviously a way for CrossFit to make money. That's what it's all about, really. It's about the dollars, bills at the end of it. But to me, it's kind of pointless because I'd say a lot of the people out of that 10% that qualified last year got through the quarterfinals, like myself. Like the workouts last year, half of them I couldn't even do. You know what I mean? The weights was too heavy, or there was no, like, it was just a real separator for the next stage at them quarterfinals. Whereas in previous years, I think it was 2 years ago, I ended up doing all the workouts and like finishing them within the cap. But then last year, hey, I don't know what happened. The weights and stuff, it was just difficult to finish them. I'd say I wasn't the only person that felt like that last year with the quarterfinals. So now they're only going to make that even bigger by having 25% of people getting through to the quarterfinals. Bearing in mind that extra 15% didn't even qualify the previous time whenever it was at 10%. So it's just a money racket. Then extra 15%. If they couldn't get through last year out of the top 10%, what are they going to do when they get to the quarterfinals this year, unless the workouts are massively different? But they can't really be any easier at that stage because they're trying to separate that down. Then I think out of Europe now there's like 40 people goes through the semi-finals, so it really does have to be hard to separate that amount of people down. So I don't know, it's just all about dollars, isn't it? That's just it. Right, we'll get into the 3rd set now, 3rd set of 8. So I think maybe this year, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the open participation might actually fade away this year. I think it might decrease as a result of this. Because like last year too, right, they says the open's going to be really inclusive. Everyone's going to get a good rattle at the open. It's going to be the most inclusive open yet. Yet in week 1 of the open, there's like ring muscle-ups. Now I can do ring muscle-ups, that's okay. But for anybody that can't, like, you know, that's a wild shot. Like week 1, you've signed up, you've paid your $20, and then you're like, fuck. So I don't know. I think maybe a lot of people could look at the open this year and from maybe now on and think, well, I can just do these workouts. Why would I pay my $20? Now I have no bother paying it. I will pay it. I'll do it. Like, but I know there's a lot of people that maybe things is getting a wee bit tight, and that $20 could go a long way somewhere else. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I think that if they're gonna make it inclusive, it needs to be basic at the open. The open needs to be basic, right, for everyone so that it is inclusive. Then surely quarterfinals then move it up a bit. But to have ring muscle-ups in week 1 of the open last year for everyone that's making it all inclusive, I don't think that was very fair. But whatever. Right, one more set of 8. "65% is a lovely number, isn't it? It's just a nice percentage to work off. Like, it's challenging, but you know you're not going to miss a lift at it. Do you know what I mean? Like, strict presses are challenging, but you can move it and move them well. Lovely percentage. Right, we've 4 sets of 8 done. Our next set now is going to be a max set for as many reps as you can. So just until failure now, this last set. 13 strict press for 50 kilos. That was that last set done, not too bad. And while we're still warm now, we'll just keep her moving. We're getting into squat cleans. Every 3 minutes for 5 sets, we're doing 3 squat cleans at 85% of our 1 rep max. So we're going to be doing 105 kilos, 3 reps every 3 minutes for 5 sets. They don't need to be touch and go. I'm going to go singles on these. Had a double last week there, or earlier on this week, I had a double at 105. But today I'm just going to go singles. Good form, good technique, and that's what I'm going to do now. So we'll strip down the barbell here now and we'll get warmed up and ready to go for this squat clean piece. The only thing I'm noticing there is, and I actually don't notice it whenever I'm doing it myself, but whenever I watch back, there was in that second clean, my right leg seems to, like when I'm coming up, my right leg seems to tilt in a bit, like buckles in a wee bit. So when I try and drive them out, that right leg's kind of lagging behind a bit. And I noticed it yesterday too. I was doing snatches and that right leg actually came right in and actually took a knee. If you've seen the Instagram story or you watched that vlog yesterday on the snatching, I lost the head after. Fuck you, fucking fuck's sake. But I must just look about that and see what's going on there. It just seems like there's something just not firing there, and it's making it collapse in. So just need to try and focus a wee bit more on that and try and drive out more so on that right hand side now, stop that collapsing. So I'll do the first clean, I'll record it head on, and maybe it mightn't happen this time again, but if you see, can you see it? Hopefully it doesn't happen, but we'll see, does it? Aye, so that time, because I was more aware of it, it didn't happen at all. So I just need to keep aware of that and not let that happen again. Right, need to get back in these other 2 now. Right, so I have 3 sets done. I have 2 more to go, and that is 6 reps left through. Now they're not just feeling as snappy as they had been the other day. I think it was Monday we did them. Remember we did like a ladder, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Finished off with a double at 85%. So these are feeling a wee bit sluggisher. But I suppose too, it's near the end of the week, starting to feel a wee bit tired and tired from the volume all week. So that's kind of to be expected. But hopefully I'll be tidy up and speed up these next sets of 3, making them a wee bit sharper, everything a wee bit crispier. And that's it, that's all we can hope for, is a wee bit crispier and sharper. But no misses, and I don't feel like I'm going to miss on any, you know, like I feel like there's at no stage am I going to miss this 105. Right, we'll get into the second last set. Now, something that I want to talk about that goes around, and a term that's been through around a whole lot, is the CrossFit community. Such a great community, the CrossFit community. Everybody's friends, CrossFit community friends. As far as I'm concerned, I think that's a load of shite, right? This CrossFit community. Aye, surely there's a bit of a community. But, would you hear this, right? So, to the CrossFit community, I reached out the time I started the YouTube channel, and I sent out to a couple of big influencers, as you would call it, in the CrossFit community, YouTube CrossFit community. Sent them a couple of messages and says, like, you know, and just started a vlog, trying to just share it if anybody is interested, like, you know, follow along. Could you help share it for me? No replies, nah, can't do it. Most of them didn't even reply, but one fella in particular, right, he actually FaceTime called me from Canada. Real sound fella, Nate Edwardson. And he talked me through it. He's like, I can't share it for you, but just to give me a couple of tips on what to do and keep working away at it, like, and it'll come. But what just annoys me is they talk about this community, and then you try and do something for the community to try and share videos that maybe some other people might follow along, some of the workouts, or they might just see that I'm just an average CrossFitter that probably goes through the same struggles as everyone else, and then they wouldn't share it to the community. You know, they kind of sicken me, in fairness, a wee bit. Like, now, I don't know, maybe they've got like some things that they can't share, this, that and the other, but if it's such a community, why not like help everyone in the community? Like, what harm is you sharing my channel or me sharing your channel to like try and grow everybody's channel? And I know the main reason is, right, I'm not really caring about like getting 1 million subscribers, right? It keeps me accountable. That's what I train on my own, right? So I know if there's 1,000 subscribers watching this channel now, right, that it keeps me accountable. Like, geez, there's 1,000 sets of eyes on me. I want to push myself every day to be the best that I can be while I'm training. I think I've got like 318 subscribers, which is great. That, like, I am delighted with that. Like, to start from 0 to get 318 subscribers, like, that's class. But you just like to push it on and keep growing it. Like, if you are watching this and you are not subscribed, just click it. It only takes 2 seconds to do, and it would definitely mean a while lot to me. You can see, like, on YouTube, there's like analytics and behind the scenes in the YouTube studio, and it says like 75% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, just like, if you go on it and just click subscribe, 2 seconds is all it is, and it would be greatly appreciated. If you don't, that's alright, no odds. I'll not think no less of you. But just summarising it up by the community. To me, anyway, I think it's a load of shite, pure and utter bullshit. CrossFit community. Because whenever you reach out to the community to try and get a wee bit of like more eyes and help each other, there's no word of it. That's my own experience. Maybe you've had great experiences with the community, but as far as I'm concerned, the community is this wee pun word that's kind of threw about, like, oh, the community. It's a load of shit. So that's my 2 cents in that CrossFit community. Now, I still love CrossFit. Love it. Absolutely love it. Nothing else in the world I love more than CrossFit. Except for, obviously, my wife and my dog. But CrossFit, that is just the be-all and end-all for me. Like, I love it. Not saying on about CrossFit, but I just think that when you reach out to the community, a wee bit of feedback and a wee bit of help and a wee bit of support, that way would be good. But it is what it is. Right, clean's all done, no misses. I'm happy with that. Short workout now, all we have is 30 hang power cleans at 60 kilos, 20 bar facing burpees and a 1,000 meter run. So this is the last piece of the day. Hit that, get changed, coach 10 o'clock class, home, food, relax, and then that's us. So we're stuck in this workout. Oh, 7:57. That's a good workout. Unbroken in all the cleans, steady on the burpees, and then just kind of steady on the run until the last 100 meters. Picked up the pace then and went for it in that. 7:57. Right, folks, that's the training. I know I was chatting on about today, a wee bit of a rant about that CrossFit community, and like, I do love CrossFit, like, and I just love everything about it, but I just think that there's no harm in the whole community thing. Like, if there's people in the community looking, like, if someone says to me now, hey, would you share my YouTube channel, I do a wee bit of training in my garage or whatever, like, and I'd vlog it, I'd share it, no problem, like, because it's no effect on me, like, you know. So I just don't understand why these people wouldn't help anybody out, like. But again, if you are subscribed, or if you're not subscribed, click on it there, and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much, and we will see you tomorrow for the next one. Good luck.